New report from the U.S. government about the existence of UFOs makes one thing clear: the truth is still out there. The report was meant to shed light on the mystery of 144 flying objects spotted from 2004 to 2021. Well, get this, no clear extraterrestrial links were found, but investigators instead said better data collection is needed. Dan Riskin joins me now. He's CTV's science and technology specialist. Dan, good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm giggling because I'm looking at the headline here. They can't explain 143 of the 144 mysterious flying objects. So I'm hoping you might have some answers for us.
Yeah, they did get one. It was a deflating balloon. So that one is not aliens. So you can cross that one off the list. But, you know, with 143 still unsolved, there's plenty of work for Mulder and Scully in there, in the files there to dig up. And you know, it does put forward a perplexing mystery. You've got these phenomena that occur that really are hard to explain. And there's been this belief that there's this secret government sort of answer that has been hidden from the public, and that answer needs to be freed. And maybe this publication would then release a truth that has been held from us since back with Area 51, that there's some kind of an alien thing that we all need to hear. And that certainly is not what this report presents. This is a report from the Pentagon. It was a rule that was made for them that they had to put out a report to explain what they knew. And what they said very clearly in about 9 pages without any pictures was, we don't know. There's just a bunch of phenomena we can't explain. Here are some hypotheses. Could be Russian technology, could be Chinese technology, could be secret American technology that we don't even know about, or it could be something else, but they don't even use the word aliens. They call it other, because that is such a long shot as an explanation. It's not impossible, but it is definitely a long shot.
Yeah, because they're not calling them UFOs anymore. They're calling them UAPs, or UAPs, I guess.
UAPs, yes, unidentified aerial phenomena. And I think the reason for that is that it's in the air. Flying, you know, is it just because it's in the air, does that mean it's flying? Maybe it's just hurtling along through the air and isn't actually producing lift. So flying might be the wrong word. And phenomena accounts for some of the hypotheses. You know, sometimes instruments don't work properly. So a radar or an infrared camera might get glare on it. And so it might think it's seeing something that it's not really seeing. And so what the unidentified thing is might not actually be an object. It might be some other kind of phenomenon. It might be some other thing. Or if you want to get all spacey about it and consider aliens, maybe it's some kind of a, you know, thing appearing out of the sky that didn't fly there, but it beamed there or something like that. Because some of the speeds these things move with don't really make sense with the way we understand how things can move around. I mean, they're accelerating way too fast. And if they can really fly like that, it's well beyond any technology that we humans know about. And so if it's really something flying like that, we do want to understand it. And so that was one of the big take-home messages is, you know, these are happening. I mean, we have more than 100 of them, so we really need to start better understanding what they are. So let's come up with some rules about how to explain them, how to report them, so that we can get better data. And
we never know. I mean, we're out there trying to explore space. Maybe someone else is exploring too.
You just never know.
You just never know.
It's quite agreed upon that there is life out there. I mean, the numbers support that. But whether they've gone to all the trouble to come visit us, that's the big unknown. So people who want to believe that are going to find the proof they're looking for in these 9 pages. And the people who don't want to believe that are also going to find the proof they're looking for. I don't think the needle's going to move very far, but everybody's going to shout a little louder today.
We'll wait for Mulder and Scully to give us their report. All right, CTV's science and technology specialist, Dan Riskin. All right, keep believing, Dan. Talk to you soon.
I'll do my best. Thanks a lot.